Season 6 is in full swing, and so is a new event series in My Team.
This is a unique opportunity to earn 25 new reward cards over a 5-week period. Every weekday, a new card will drop in My Team, and to earn it, you're going to have to complete an agenda using the previous day's card.
The first card is a gold Giannis, but each card gets better and better as you move along, rising up in overall ratings.
Whether it's Shaq, Luka, Lonzo Ball, or Devin Booker, these new cards are going to add a lot of fun to My.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020, and his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the number one pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. Looking now at some numbers for LeBron James.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Ennis out there with Prince, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Kevin Porter is out there with LeBron James, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Mark, we have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And here is LeBron. Pass to Allen. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. With the clock winding down and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, aggressive work on the glass, paying off for LeBron there. Tremendous effort.
Here is Russell. And too long on the shot. Porter against Edwards. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And Porter, here we go. Prince with the defensive effort.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Russell against James. Outside, Russell. Offensive rebound and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Now here's Mobley. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Back to Allen. Over Edwards. The kick out to LeBron. With one on the clock, driving in, and LeBron throws it down home.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Russell looking around. Down low, Prince. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Porter, here we go. And then Allen slams it in.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Been a bit of an odd start for Taurean Prince in his NBA career. After being selected 12th overall in 2016, he was part of a 3-way deal that sent him to the Hawks.
And both free throws good for Prince. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Edwards drives in. LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Basket counts. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by LeBron James. Ennis passes to Towns. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The kick out to Porter. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. Edwards passes to Russell. Unloads. got a piece of it.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's good from Okoro. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Russell in position. And the rejection by LeBron. Okoro with it. Towns on him. Passes it to LeBron. Porter looking it over. Now the pass to Allen. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Russell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With the drive. Shot to stop the run. Edwards against Porter. Here's Okoro. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. So he gets them both. Now Russell coming off 31 points last game. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Cleveland on defense. Pass to Ennis. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Russell. And that one, good. 10 points for LeBron.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Russell, trying to end the drought. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
James with it, now guarded by Towns. Allen kicks to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. Passes to Okoro. James outside. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And the dunk by James.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Timberwolves trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Allen against Russell. Back to Edwards. Driving to the basket. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
James against Russell. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the pass to Okoro. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Jared Allen. Kevin Love comes in for Mobley. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Porter. Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
James with the buckets.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for James Ennis. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. Outside Edwards. Floats it up for Beasley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. James in the post. Defended by Beverley. And they double up James. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Beverley looking around. Inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Drummond in the post. Edwards there. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now here's Beasley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Now here's Okoro, defended by Beverly, and Drummond throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Bucket is good.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Driving inside. A nice shot by Okoro.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Edwards. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And marking in out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's Drummond missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
Cleveland moving it around. James against Beasley. Over Towns. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Beasley outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Okoro with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Beverly against James. Over Beverly. Another miss by LeBron. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Edwards. No good. Shot missing. So it's Cleveland holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron. James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
In conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Beverly in at the point. To the paint. Here's Beverly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
The first one falls.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Osman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And Beverly kicks to Edwards. Back to Beverly. Pass to Beasley. Five on the clock. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Towns with the steal. Porter against Beasley. Over Porter. Beverly the pass to Towns. Over Allen. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Porter Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Porter drops them both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Osman, the pass to Allen. And it's in there. 6 points for Allen.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the wing right side. And it's Towns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Porter passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns dishes to Beasley. The feed to Beverly. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Porter. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beasley outside. Unable to get that one. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Porter. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Beverly following the score by Cleveland. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Patrick Beverly. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Reed. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 4. Edwards inside. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Outside Porter. Pass to Osman. Now here's Markkanen. And here is Mobley. A 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
But I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Here's Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
They double him with Russell. Mobley wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
He just powered them.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
It's tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Allen in the post. He's got 8. Porter passes to Allen. The kick out to Porter. Offensive rebound. The pass to Markkanen. Here's Osman. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And in this era of player empowerment, how do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Timberwolves shooting like 21% from the field so far. Russell with a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And Love throws it down.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And the Timberwolves call time.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Here's Russell. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
James Ennis. That's his second personal foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Isaac Okoro taking 2 shots.
That's good from Okoro.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Beasley, the pass to Reed. Russell kicks to Beasley. Pass to Russell. Will it go? There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Now here's LeBron. Drummond trying to get himself free. They get the rebound. For 3, Love. Thompson passes to Drummond. Russell against James. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. Bounce pass from Love. Here's Thompson. He kicks it to Drummond. Love outside. Here's Thompson. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. Good D by Drummond.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Reed kicks to Russell. Now Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Thompson sends it back. Okoro passes to Drummond. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Ennis. Over Love. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James. Beasley with it.
He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Reed has it in the corner. Back to Beasley. Can they get it? And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince has checked in.
Substitution. Taurean Prince.
The Cavaliers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The drive by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Beasley kicks to Reed. Poked away. Prince against Thompson.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Prince dishes to Russell. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And he makes the first. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Love against Russell. And the rejection by LeBron.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point.
And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Ennis. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on. And in part, it was because of their rebounding.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
James. Here's Drummond. Yes. It's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Andre Drummond.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint, here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Russell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. For 3, Love. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The deep 3 from Thompson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. LeBron James is out there at Porter. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. High post Allen. LeBron outside. The pass to Mobley. Ennis on the double team. LeBron outside. Plenty of space. Buries the jump shot. James has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Cleveland. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Takes the 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Good on the shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Towns after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Looking to get back on track here. Edwards can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Porter finds James to the left side wing. A good look for Mobley. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Okoro with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's LeBron, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
Good on the second free throw. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the dunk by LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Kicks it out to Allen. To the inside. James, the pass to Okoro. James against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to LeBron. Inside. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at
that. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Russell kicks to Edwards. Count that bucket. Edwards got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Cavaliers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Karl Anthony Towns.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Here's Beverly. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Towns up top. Outside Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out. Both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Okoro, guarded closer. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell passes to Towns. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Prince. Here is Edwards. He's got 13. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 13.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
James. And he banks in the layup.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now here's Beverly. Feeds it to Edwards. Back to Beverly. Pass to Russell. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
James kicks to Okoro. For three. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's James. 30 points in the game. Pass to Okoro. In the corner, it's Mobley. Down low, here's Allen. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Now, here's Okoro. He's got 12. The kick out to Porter. Mobley with it. Russell's there. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Reed. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Russell. Mobley with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Sweet move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here is Russell. 16 points for him.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Kevin Porter Jr., 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Passes it to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Porter dishes to Okoro. Porter against Russell. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now, here is Russell. 16 points for him. And the rejection by James. Porter kicks to LeBron. And the pass to Mobley. James outside. Stolen by Reed. And here's Beasley. Russell finds Towns. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Reed. Inside, here's Russell. They could use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Russell's got 18 points.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
To the inside, Allen. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Second team foul.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
And the first one at the line is good. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And Edwards drops them both.
In the 2020 draft, he was the #1 pick. Many are excited about Edwards' potential. It's up to him to meet those expectations and maybe even exceed them.
Now here's James. He has 30. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here is Russell. 18 points for him. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good. Russell's got 21.
Yeah, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
James, the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 21 over Porter. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Beasley against LeBron. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup. Russell's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Reed misses. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm. Assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Naz Reid, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Here's Mobley. Drummond trying to get himself free. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And here's Love from the arc. They get it back. And Drummond kicks to Markkanen. Love looking around. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Reed has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thompson right side. Here's Osman. To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
With the assist.
The Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Foul. Tristan Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Good on both. Here's Osman. Kicks it to Thompson. Love the pass to Osman. Inside. Vanderbilt with the block. And they get it back. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Markkanen. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Love. Okogie misses. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Markkanen kicks to Love. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And he's good on the second. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the right side. Drummond passes to Osman. Back to Drummond. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Here's Vanderbilt. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Jordan
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Osman kicks to Markkanen. Off target from three-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been
Jordan
really
McLaughlin.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now, here's Markkanen. Back to Osman. Lets the three fly. Cleveland the rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Love outside. Lets it go with the three. Drops in the tray.
Well, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Here's McLaughlin. Drives to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce. McLaughlin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Markkanen. Up and in on the way.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkanen can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Noel.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt the pass to Noel. And Thompson sends it back. Now here's Love. Guarded by Reed. Love kicks to Osman. Markkanen from outside. Reed with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
9 feet out, and the basket by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Here's Osman. Markkanen in the corner. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Reed with the block. Thompson inside. And Thompson throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. It's deflected.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Okogie, the pass to Noel. Now Reed, defended by Drummond. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Love. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Markkanen's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Okogie, the pass to Noel. The shot from the low post is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Tipped away. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Here's Noel. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
First one falls for him. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And so he makes both from the line.
And, you know, you think of the top centers in this league. Towns matches Embiid and Jokic in terms of talent level and versatility. And I really like how Towns is progressing on the defensive end as well.
Osman connects from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Minnesota has possession after Cleveland got the three-pointer. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Andre Drummond picks one up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And Towns drops them both. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own. You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Towns, the pass to Okogie. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now, here's Markkanen. He's covered closely. Pass to Osman. Thompson, left side. Pass to Osman. Kicks it out to Markkanen.
2 minutes.
And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Okogie, the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Markkanen. Misses from short range. Thompson, left side. Up top, Markkanen. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Jordan McLaughlin taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Osman. And Drummond kicks to Osman. For the three. Drills it from outside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Vanderbilt the pass to McLaughlin. And the rejection by Love. Offensive rebound. Now Towns. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.